Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And some room to work now. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. He's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense turns it on with a pick 6.
Oh, my gosh. He completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
That's a good plan. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And here's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big gain, lose the ball in enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
42, Spider.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Okay, ready?
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Pound 55.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Got it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush has him trapped, and it's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. You missed it. Field goal, no good. And the score remains very lopsided.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown to bury these 3 points, but instead, he shakes it.
Here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so second. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. That's a big gain. Across midfield all the way to the average 35.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. They burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
29 Philly.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big ones like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. They scramble, doesn't get the ball away, and is finally dropped for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that is no good. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
6-9-1. Gators far. Lasso.
And the quarterback dropping back. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. But this one is broken up. Falls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose now into the open field. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
3-25.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll toss it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. They'll stop him just as short. The marker good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's third down. The Tigers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down.
Here we go.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. They take it.
I think being upset at the offense is the ball. It's not ignoring how big of a hit that was. Sometimes it's not credit to the defender for making a great play.
Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Just trucks the man. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Ready, set.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Jackrabbit.
Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And the Bulldogs will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense heads back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
On the set.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lofts one deep over the middle. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
I don't really see anybody open. He just puts it up in the air. And the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. It's Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the offense trots back onto the field here.
Let's go.
We get the second half started with the running play.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Okay,
They're
ready?
backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long.
Out,
But wasn't
55,
alert
run.
enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Got it.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. It's a toss to the left side. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 37.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Ready?
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Moves.
They're going to run it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Ready? Set.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down. He was fast enough to get that first down yardage. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here's the second down play.
Come on, set.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys have been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Okay, break.
Georgia now operating in the red zone.
Check. Easy. Roll it, roll it. Gringo, gringo.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Lasso, lasso.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Ready, ready.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march.
Cobra. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Long enough and good. And that will extend the lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pitches to the back. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Okay, ready.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll try the right here. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
And the Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. It's an option look. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Ready.
2nd down and goal.
Jackrabbit.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Still looking to put something on the scoreboard. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. They'll try the option play here. He's swarmed by the defense.
Big decision here on the road for this offense on 4th down. These are the calls that can either suck the energy out of the stadium if it goes in your favor, or it can hype the home crowd up that much more and give them momentum if you're stopped.
Ready up.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1.
Set. Hut.
The big fullback's got it here. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Old school, no-nonsense curve. Keep it simple. Hand it to the fullback.
Well, the big guy's just been banging his head in there all game. Never really a chance to get his hands on the ball. And when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
And they'll set up with a PAT. After the PAT, the lead is still 31-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
42, spot.
And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Cricket.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop it at the 49. That'll be the first down.
I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Okay, ready?
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Alert, alert. Moves.
And now the running back's got it again. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He flips it to the back across the middle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defensive tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field.
29 Bills.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. In the clear at the 25. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option. Clemson now operating in the red zone.
Here we go.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. quarterback drops back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 32.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up the force, looking for more.
And when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.